Alright, so I did play, off the record, just a hard mode with these to compare, since I don't know how much of this was, hard mode versus, what is it called, unfair mode? I want to call it ultra mode. I feel like unfair mode is, I don't know, ultra sounds cooler to me. I'm just going to call it ultra mode, so sue me. But, yeah, I don't know. My thoughts haven't really changed about the squad. I think they're abysmal early. They're easily the weakest early game squad I think there is. But, they're very dependent on lucking into a time pod early. If you bottom, also we'll use the card terms. If you bottom deck your time pod, it's gonna, especially on ultra mode, it's gonna be miserable. They're just so bad because here's the thing. As I suspected, by Island 2, once you can pour a few reactors in, they're fine. They're still not like stellar, but they're usable. What I will still say is, like, the science mech, the range of frickin', what is it, 2? It's 2, yeah, it's such a joke of a starting range. Now you can pour 1 reactor in and 3 makes it a lot more usable. 2 more reactors and then you're at 5, and then it's actually at a proper range. I don't know, I feel like the napalm mech could use a buff to just simply give it 1 more base range, is my personal thought there. Because, like, I don't know, it's just not that great. But the quickfire mech kind of becomes the best mech, I feel. Like, it starts out the worst. It is so bad at the start. As bad as a 2-range napalm mech is, the quickfire mech doesn't do much. But I also found, this is something I like to do, especially when I find squads where they just suck at the start. I find Herald pretty good to add. And I just ended up putting Herald on the quickfire mech to start, and then I switched him out kind of around as I progressed. But, like, at least then I had a way to positionally manipulate stuff before I had a reactor with the brute. So that was a big upgrade that I can do there. The dispersal mech, but yeah, once you get push and especially the damage, and even just like a point of movement on the quickfire mech, he starts to become the best mech of the squad, I would say. The dispersal mech, I don't know. I'm still, it's okay, but it has so, you'll notice here, like, it costs 3 reactors to add fire to it. It's so ridiculous of a cost, in my opinion, but I will say, once you add that fire to it, he becomes a little bit better. I still think the brute is better. I mean, for the +1 damage is also very, like, the +1 damage was one of the later upgrades I added, but simply just 1 reactor for the add push is pretty good. Though I will say, with Herald, the priority first reactor I think goes to napalm for that first range. It's a lot more, like, 3 range definitely opens up the usability of it. At 2, it's just such a joke. But at 3, you can actually, like, do plays where you like kind of hit the nut, like, or hit or set up the nuts, where you basically can put down enough fire that both of them get boosted, and you also move an enemy, so it becomes an actual, like, worthy movement for that all the units. But my god, it takes so much setup, and there's just a lot of, I feel, unavoidable situations. But I gotta say, the quickfire mech was the one that is probably the carry unit of this squad. But it absolutely needs those upgrades to do so. Starts off horrible. And yeah, you have to pour the most reactors actually into the prime to get it good, and even then I wouldn't say it's the carry at that point. You know, the brute is putting out way more damage. It's, in my opinion, doing better dispersal. Like, this dispersal is very inconsistently useful. Like, because a lot of times, like, the only way it would be good is if it could, like, prevent friendly fire, but it just doesn't. So, like, you'll have a grid or an objective in the way of you and the ability to actually make a good play. So I'm not really sold on the prime either. I think the prime is not that good. I think the science unit is not that good. I think upgraded they become useful, but is there any mech in the game that is unuseful when upgraded? Probably not. And the Brute is the only one that seems semi-decent. I still think the squad sucks, but for what it's worth, I got through a hard mode. It wasn't as easy as it was with the Mist, not even close. Island 1 was still a miserable experience, but Island 2 and beyond weren't too bad. Though still in the volcano, like the final, the second phase of the volcano fight, I was taking a lot of grid damage. Anyway, though, I do want to do Ultra on another squad. I don't think I'm ready to play this squad again. They're just not like my style. So we got 5 gold. We can do a random one here. Who do we do? This one? This one? I don't know what to expect. Try this one. Cataclysm. Armed with RST, earth-shattering technology, these mechs can turn the very land against their foes. Ooh, that sounds cool. Throw an adjacent unit and damage it. Okay. Kind of the opposite of the Judoka one, but we'll see. It doesn't look like it takes a whole lot of reactors to upgrade this thing. I can get +2 entire range to it. And I wonder if what my ability to choose that range is, though. Like right now, even in the current range, can I throw it 1 space, for example? If so, I think I assume this is going to be a good unit. Pitcher mech, that's cool. Damage and push 3 tiles in a line. Okay, so it's counted as an artillery unit, but it doesn't really have artillery range. At least it's... well, we'll see. I don't know if maybe I have the capability to fire it out further. I don't know what to think about this one. Building immune looks like a cheap upgrade, probably a necessary one, but the +1 damage is pretty expensive. Very low movement. This pitcher mech seems useful enough. I should probably put this guy on maybe that. What does this guy do? Damage and flip the target. If target is killed, crack adjacent tiles. Ooh. Very interesting. He only does 1 damage, but he can upgrade 1 damage very easily, and then very, very not easily for the second one, but that's not that. He's flying, which is good. He has an extra movement, which is good. He has 3 health, which is good. I don't know. They all seem pretty useful, other than maybe the artillery is not that good. I guess I'll put... I don't know. I feel like it'd be a waste to put Herald on an artillery unit, though. I think it still probably makes sense, though, because just looking at this fire pattern, there's going to be turns where I can't make use of that, at least early on. I also have I can make the building immune right off the bat. These guys just seem super useful already. So, are there no passive... It doesn't look like there's any actual passive stuff for this squad. Well, I think I'll go in on unfair. Let's try to beat unfair with a brand new squad. And I've seen enough that I don't want to just force trying new stuff here. I'm going to go for the win. Granted, I haven't seen that yet. Don't want to do that. This one is probably fine. Those enemies are not too hard. The boss kinda is, though. I don't know. I think Island 1 slime boss is rough. You need a lot of damage and a lot of stuff. Though this seems like it has a lot of damage, I don't know. Maybe I should have put Herald on this. I mean, I still could. Because I'm thinking now, I'm like, well, it only does 1 damage. And it doesn't actually manipulate the direction. This, by the way, is so funny. There's so huge discrepancy on like the named skills here. Like this one is literally just worth so much, like a move and an HP. Meanwhile, you have invulnerability. Invulnerability seems like the most useless thing in the world to me. Like I'd rather have +3 grid defense. Invulnerability to me reads, get a temporary health on the very last turn. Or maybe the second to last turn. That's all it really reads to me. It's just horrible. And also lose any experience from that point out. Or not, he'd rather not gain any. Yeah, I think maybe let's switch them. Try a rocket. Because now I can get the damage right now. Let's do that. I think I definitely want to like finish units off with this and probably start creating holes. Holes would kill the boss, right? That would be a pretty easy way to fucking destroy slime boss. Although I assume even when if it were to fall into a hole, it would split the units out. Well, only one way to find out, right? Darn it. I was hoping it'd be the armored train. The armored train's a lot easier to defend. But we have to do this one. Yeah. Defend train is not easy, and I can't imagine the Cataclysm thing is going to be good here. But I guess that's good that Harold is still in that mech, because I may just need to repair and push. Yeah, this ain't going to be easy, or not. Not rolling well on every time I've tried Ultramode here. I need to really try to bait these guys into attacking me. So what happens if they're probably going to go here for sure. One of them's just going to go right there. Otherwise, where do we want people? We want them not here. Like if I had to deal with 2 guys right there, that's annoying. Not having building immune here is going to be annoying too. Let's try to bait them at least to fire on lines that don't line up with the grid. Okay, we high roll that at least. That is so annoying. It's like I can't bait him into jack fuck all here. Only like I don't know. That's just annoying as shit. Alright, what am I gonna do here? I could throw this alpha into the water. No, I can't. Let me just check really quick. Okay, it is. This unit looks pretty good then. If it is, it's actual artillery range. Targeting is a little weird on it, but you basically target what looks like you hit the middle and then behind it and in front of it, or where it lines up at, but I would say that's fine. That means this artillery can absolutely just take care of 2 of these units. I can't imagine there's any better turn than that for this. And I pick up the pod? Fuck yeah. And them being boosted might be helpful to us. Like, this just seems like the best Scion. It's like, it's kind of just helpful for you, I feel. They can kill each other so much more easier. I just need to move this guy out of the way. This unit's not going to be very useful this fight. But actually, yeah, I can just... Yeah, son of a... It's like... I guess there was no way to do this in a good way, was there? It's like... I guess what I could have done is just... I guess I can reset the turn, but actually, like... This guy, like, moving here would have been just fine, actually. And... What else? I guess he could just go down here and block. Well, I think I can still get an okay turn together. This guy's got 4 health, so like... This guy does 1 damage with his throw. I do actually think I need to reset this turn. Alright, let's... I'm pretty sure what I have to do is go here. God, this is awkward. Because now... I totally forgot that there's a time capsule right there. Because if I push this guy into that time capsule, that's not going to be good. Well, I can kill this guy. Move that guy out of the way. And I can just throw that guy there, I think. Let me just double check how I can throw. Okay, I can... So these units are good. So this is the play. I go like this. I go like this. I go like this. Right? Then I go like... this. And then I go like that. Perfect. Too bad I had to use my reset, but whatever. Already loving this squad over the heatsink squad. Okay, don't have to take care of that guy, which is nice. I can just throw that guy in the water. And I can straight up kill that guy and create some chasms. Is that going to be a problem with the grid? It just won't create one there, it sounds like. And I could just make this into a chasm. So... I'm already in love with this squad. I've played 2 miserable games of the damn heat sinks, and already in the first island of a horrible... I really hate the train event. I think it's one of the tougher ones to start on. Like, I'm already loving this on Ultramode so much more than the other one. So much more. Well, I don't know. What do we just like move this guy? I just move out of the way of this guy, I guess. I don't necessarily have... we do that, and I'll just shoot the Scion. I don't need the Scion in play anymore. Ah, shit. Well, I guess we're gonna lose this pilot. Fucking hell, man. Didn't factor that in. Now, too bad I used my reset, because there's easily a way I should have been able to get out of this, I think. Like well, his movement's so low. Well, hopefully we get a pilot from the crash pod that we just got. Fuck. Is it worth losing this pilot? Or do I just say fuck it to the train? The train doesn't hurt my grid, but it's 2 stars. I'm still on pace to get the perfect for the map. I guess I could technically go here and shoot the mountain. I would have to dedicate, I mean, if you think about it, there's just this guy. This guy doesn't really matter. There's 2 vet coming in. If I can break the mountain with this unit, I can move him out and maybe take care of stuff, then get out of the way of the train. It's a risky move here because if I can't make that work, then I'm sort of just dead. Like, not only does my mech die, so does the train. So, like, I could just sacrifice the mech right now, or sacrifice the train right now, instead of losing both potentially next turn, or I could go for the max value play. Move my guy up here. And try to shoot the mountain. I don't know if this guy can actually hit the mountain, but I know this guy can. So like my thought is like I can move here, shoot there. Those become an issue too. I mean, I could also go for that. This space has to be free for that to work. If I go here, I could go, either of those spaces could be free, but like, I don't know, this guy would still kind of be stuck in. I don't think, I think I'm going to try for this. Like, I don't really want to lose my pilot, and we don't know what the time pod's going to be. Okay, that's workable. That is definitely this guy. That we're really lucky with this guy attacking there. I think we should be able to make this work. I mean, I can literally just So this thing would have to go here and kill that. Unless... Nope. Oh. I can actually just move out of this. I forgot. Friendly units. Okay, well that even makes us an even better turn. That'll be good information to remember. So what can this guy do from these positions? Anything useful? He can move that guy out of the way and into a chasm, so that's good. This guy can't do much, though. Got kind of a chicken egg problem here right now, where I guess I could just flip this guy then, huh? I can just flip his attack. I'll survive that attack. And all I need to do is simply go here. I could throw him over there for what it's worth. Beautiful. Well, I think we've got this. I don't even think there's really a... I guess I could have thrown this guy over here, and that might have killed him, now that I think about it. So I missed out on some experience. I think he'll still kill himself anyway, right? Maybe not. Well, we'll see. There's nothing I need to do with that guy. So we got through it here. Okay, he didn't die, but it's possible that maybe he doesn't die when he lands either. We'll just rationalize it that way. What I'll do is I'll never test out that throwing a guy onto a crack does it, then I can feel good about myself. Okay. Never lucky. I guess if you get it early, is that maybe just it doesn't give you extra stuff? Maybe. Adding range there would be nice. Making buildings being immune could be useful. I wonder though. It definitely wasn't needed there. Movement might just be good on this guy. But I feel like an entire 2 range to this is pretty powerful, so let's do that. Volatile Vec seems pretty hard with this group. Like I'm just... Every time I positionally manipulate someone, I'd have to do damage. Not necessarily though. Herald could frenzied repair, but I kind of want him to be dealing damage to the other guys because he's actually the only one that does 2 damage currently. We could just do this one. This one seems just fine. Starting with only 1 health. Whatever. Okay. I think similarly, though, we want to do our best to bait them. Not a good movement zone for my artillery, but I guess this would work, actually, because then I can go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That should cover a lot of the map. And then you can go here. I don't want to bait them into stealing my repair. I could go here. Maybe it baits them to attack over here. Otherwise, they're attacking here anyway, if I'm going to go there. One thing I've noticed also about the new update is that putting tiles on fire does not really change their AI at all. Okay. This guy is attacking there. I didn't expect that would happen, that they'd move here and attack up over that way. It's a lot to consider, I guess. This guy will one-shot anything as long as this Scion is in play. I could kill the Scion. Could go over here and get a repair, kill the Scion. If I can move this guy up, that would be good. Which means maybe Herald's repair here would be okay. And then we just still gotta deal with them. This guy can't really deal with anything right now is the issue. This guy really needs a movement upgrade. If he had a movement upgrade, he could be a lot more useful. So I think next reactor might be him on movement. Huh. None of this really turned out very well. I could just toss this guy in the water. We don't have to actually care about that guy. But I really, like, I cannot deal with this guy. Well, I can deal with... Yeah, I can't deal with him. I just can't deal with him. He's only killing one grid at least. I guess I could move... Well, no, I could move this guy over. If I do that, leave him intact, then he'll one-shot this guy. So what's the best way to do that? This guy... I could just... I could frenzied repair this guy over there. This guy's taking out too much grid for my liking. What does the artillery do then? Because I can use this to throw this guy there. And then this guy still needs to get taken care of. Technically, I can do that as well by just pushing him. Yeah, so he'll get repaired. He will take 2 damage, but it works. I don't see a better play, so I'm going to have to... I'll just have to move him there, shoot down. So we'll go like this. You go here and repair. And then you go here and shoot. All right. Oh, thank you, Scion. Can I keep this unit in my own squad? I would love it. It's like Steel Judoka for free. These guys are just being nice. They're all being very nice, actually. No real reason to kill the Scion here. Yeah, no reason to. I mean, we want these guys to die. So... let's try to get some repairs in, I guess. You just hit that. I want the kill to be made here because Harold's already full on whatever. You can take this. And I don't want to kill this, right? Like, I want this thing to kill that for free. We'll just get this and I guess do nothing. Because I don't want to kill that. So now we just got to kill 5 enemies in 2 more turns here. We'll kill 1 here. I'll absolutely have to keep this Scion in play, though, if I'm going to kill these. Sometimes the AI just wants to cooperate, I suppose. Alright, I can get a kill here. This is all pretty easy. In all honesty, I should try to get the kill there. Is there a way I can do that in a... Because I want this thing to shoot that. And to get that guy down... I suppose I could use the artillery for that. Yeah, whatever. Let's just kill this guy. I was gonna be fancy, but then I'm like, nah, no need. There's no need of that. So you'll kill him. What do you do in the meantime? Just get into a better position and sit there? So this is... God, there's not much for this artillery to do here. I guess I could create a chasm here. That might be useful. We'll see. Damn it. They've wizened up to the game here. I gotta kill 2 this turn. That one's an easy kill. I can just hit him. Then I just gotta find someone else to kill here. Unfortunately, it doesn't look massively easy to do so. They happen to just fucking hit the scatter button, and they're goddamn geniuses, pretty much. Well, let's think about this in terms of who the hell can this artillery even hit? God, the artillery's not doing super hot in this particular mission. I mean, I can just use the artillery to take care of that. I can kill that, but then, like, I really can't... It doesn't seem like I can get a kill. Unfortunately. Well, okay, this is what we can do. I could... Okay, I can go over here. I throw this guy here, he'll shoot that. I go down here, I hit him for 2, he'll die to fire. And then I can use the artillery to push that guy off. So that seems like a reasonable thing to do. Look at how many options I actually have here with this unit. That's a unit right there. I'll take any, even the artillery, I'll take any of these units over that damn fire squad. That fire squad sucks. Alright, you die to fire, you kill that, I get my objective, no harm, no foul. Actually, this guy even jumps into the water, so I get another kill. Didn't even factor that in. Beautiful. Why did it give 3 to the bottom guy and only 1 to the top? I hate that shit. There's a lot of unused space. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, that was good. You can tell just how massively better this is than that other squad already. Destroy the dam could be tough with this squad. I can't think of too many natural hits we could dedicate to the dam. Though taking less than 3 grid damage is just pretty natural. Oh, this is the easiest one in the book. Artillery support. Be a shame not to do that one. That's just easy mode. I probably want to throw people away from this thing. But I potentially could shoot them up this way, and if they come this way, I also want to shoot them up this way. So you can go here. You may even have to go in the front, I don't know. The other option is I just go here and push them off here, but that only really helps these two. Like if they come here, it still helps that, it may not help this. I don't know, actually I do think maybe getting it able to go on this back line here would be good. I probably should get it up here though. I need to be able to move down here and shoot everything to the right, potentially. I'm gonna put you there. Hopefully this artillery doesn't get... hopefully all don't move down here. Or else my... Okay, we at least get some benefit here. Okay, that guy's not even attacking. This might be a fight where we don't really care about that scion. So if we threw this guy here, that wouldn't really help because he's going to pulley himself to the mountain and not block that. This guy has about one thing he can do this turn that's of any use. Like I can just do that and then this unit dies, and that's fine. So I can just go down here. I may as well try to bait them into attacking me. So we can throw him wherever. Now we just gotta take care of this guy. I already see a pretty good play there. Let's do that. Ended up not being that good because he's on fire. Fuck. No, that's fine. We'll just flip this guy's direction around. I may as well... Oh, and this guy will actually push him. No, he's not a pushback, right? He's a grappler. Right? Yes. And, so this guy... Do I want to put him here or here? Let's put him here. We'll just do that and we can finish him off another turn. Beautiful. Oh. One second. I don't know why, but the internet's like being funky right now. Not that it matters for this game, but I don't want to like randomly have it get out of cloud sync. Come on. Alright, I'll have to figure that out later. Anyway, where were we? This This guy's attacking there. I got a pretty easy fix for that. Unfortunately, not a lot for this prime mech to do this turn, though. But, well, I could just do, yeah, how do we want to do this? Yeah, the prime mech, on the one hand, I'm having mechs that have turns where they don't really do anything, but on the other hand, like, it's not such a bad thing, because the other mechs are doing sort of these 2-in-1 type plays that end up just being really good. So you'll kill that if I do that. I could kill this, but why? I might as well let it kill that. And this can just block, I guess. I'm almost inclined not to block here. So, like, should I just do some damage here? Probably just do some damage here, because we can get more experience this way. Yeah. That is the dumbest set of AI I've ever seen. I mean, it's so weird because, like, these are right here and they're just not even doing it. I love AI when they do this. So, we want to do the maximum amount of damage possible here. Now I can... might as well do this first. He's just providing some value, which is fine. I want to get the kill with this prime, so let's just take this kill. What's this guy doing? Could have this guy hit that guy for 1 damage. Or I could have this guy just kill that guy. So I could just have this guy kill that guy. Problem is, if it keeps RNGing it so that this guy gets like all the experience, then I waste my experience. So I think I'll go for just taking the kill while I can. And attack order. Could still have these guys hit each other. So he'll jump back. And I could even block here. It might be worth blocking on this final turn here just so we guarantee kills. Oh, he's gonna die though. Well, that's fine. I'll just finish off that guy. Again, all of the experience goes to Harold. I don't get that. Is that just because... is it truly just RNG, or is it the game programmed to make you hate that crap? Okay, can we get kills here? You're on fire. I guess, I don't know how you didn't get on fire, but you're on fire now. And we'll just do this. They'll die to fire. Alright. Gotta level up. Mech move, it's fine. It's acceptable. It randomly just throws in the old upgrades too, I've noticed. Which is generally better unless you high roll into something like skilled. Okay. Another move on him is great. I guess we'll just do destroy the dam. I guess I can destroy it in one hit with my science vessel, right? So we'll just do that. It's a tough map though. At least the grids are all on one side though, on the other side of the water. So we'll definitely want to troll them into hitting us. This guy here makes sense. And this guy, we'll put him here so that he protects just a unit like getting here. But yeah, this is good. Hopefully they attack him. I don't want a unit to move where he's at and attack the grid, basically. Good. Oh, perfect. We're gonna get so many kills here. So let's just do this now. Easy mode. God, that mech is good. This squad fucking rules. This squad seriously fucking rules. Oh, this is so easy. Just a little love tap, you know. A little toss. No need to throw him too far. You tell me which squad's better. You tell me which squad's better between the fucking heat sink and the whatever these are, the apocalypse or whatever. The apocalypse is, yeah, apt, because for the Vec it's pretty much an apocalypse. We literally like took out everybody but one Vec here. Still probably should. I mean, if I kill this or this, I'm wasting experience, but at the same time, who cares? We should just move you over here, I think. Is that true? Because if they move in and they move here, I want to push them into the water. And I can throw them into the water over here. Let's just kill this guy. And I will... It'd be nice to block a guy. You know what? We can deal with this. And you... Let's go like this. That way they have less of a chance of the ones that spawn in and of actually trying to travel across the pond. I'll be honest, the hard mode run that I just did with the heat sink is like 50 times harder than this Ultramode run with these guys so far. Alright, take your pick on who you want to kill, basically. These guys seem like the most threatening, so we'll take one of them out. And maybe the guys that shoot are more of a threat. And actually I can, here, we'll give you a bigger toss. Boom. What I can do here is rotate him so that he jumps back and still dies. God, that unit is so good. They're all so good. All of these units are amazing. I mean, this is like on the level of Mist Squad. I really like this one. I really don't like heat sinks. So the artillery is the unit that has the least experience right now. Let's give him the alpha kill. Make a cataclysm. Oh god damn it. Son of a bitch. You fucking moron. Gabriel, what are you doing? What are you actually doing? I wanted to pop that thing and I'm like, oh wait. Right. The Vex seem ill-adapted for water. They do indeed. Alright, very clean, might I say. Wait, have I not leveled up this guy yet? Oh, adrenaline. He has to get the kills though, right? I don't know how I feel about adrenaline. But we'll just have to try to remember that he has adrenaline. Alright, it's been very clean so far, but let's not get too cocky. Slime Boss is ridiculous. And I don't know that this squad is necessarily super well equipped for it. We very well may want to keep this thing alive. It's a question of where do we want to put stuff then. I think we want to put two guys here. I do not want these guys going here and being able to shoot either side, because then my science vessel loses its option to be useful there. I think this is definitely a map where artillery can just go in the back here. Though, there is one problem, like if this guy... He can move here, okay. That's fine then. You can move there, you can move there. I'll move him here. I mean... Oh, where can this guy move? He can move here. Yeah, I'll just put him there. This really incentivizes them to cluster up here. If they do move here, they're moving here, and I can move over here and shoot them off. So that works. Assuming that... Either way, these guys can move down and do stuff there. Okay, that's fine. That one's a bit more annoying. But, we're not unworkable here. This would have been actually a good reason to go here. I didn't think about that too much, but if this artillery was down here, I could have moved down here. Granted, it might have just moved them into wanting to attack me, but I could even move like right there, and then move the both of them over would be a huge play for that artillery. So it definitely sucks that I can't make that play, because now my artillery... I can still kill that guy with it, which is fine, I think. That's probably what the best play with this artillery will be. Gives it a kill too, technically, so... Yeah, counted for him, so he has more movement now. I feel like, you know what I'd rather just have? I'd just rather have more movement without having to kill something, but... That's just crazy talk. I don't really have to deal with the slime boss, but it would be kind of nice too. Like I could also just toss this guy here and get a block in. Is because I only have to start splitting slime boss next turn. If I can, like, if I kill the slime boss, and I don't block, that is 3 more enemies next turn to deal with than I would if I just go down here and block. Also, though, I think it limits how many enemies will come in, because then next turn a lot of enemies are coming in if I block here and don't have that die. So that's also worth considering. I'm not 100% sure on if that mechanic's true or not. That's something that existed in vanilla. I don't know if it exists here, because like I said, another thing that existed in vanilla was you could set a tile on fire and they wouldn't move to it, but now they do. So, I don't know. Well, I could still make this work. I can just... I can still do this toss. So, like, I can toss you here. And I can go here. I should have done this before, because now I move him one out, but I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. And he'll kill that. Alright, we don't have to deal with him, don't have to deal with him, though he's a boss, so we do. Getting damage on this guy would be nice. We'll be able to make a big upgrade if we perfect this, which it's looking like we will. Unfortunately, I cannot flip this guy, but I could just kill him with the science vessel, and then this will naturally fall into the chasm, I think. Is that right? Because it'll attack into it. I want to say that's true, but if I do that... Well, I could deal with this guy by just shooting him, and then... the Prime still doesn't have much to do, though. What is the Prime gonna do to make himself useful here? Maybe I just want to toss this guy here. And I could just kill this guy and make a chasm. So I can kill that guy, make a chasm. Shoot that guy in the water. Toss this guy here. That's not that good though, actually, because this guy... I can just move out of the way and he'll get killed by the slime. And I could block this Vec coming in. I could just simply move him down here. Because this guy's gonna move... No, he's moving the other way. Either way. Huh. I just don't see much useful stuff that this Prime can do this turn. Other than block a Vec. Well... What if I did this? I could toss him there. Because he will push that into the water then, right? Would he? Because he's apparently attacking this way. Yeah, he's attacking this way. Which would then push him into that to have him die. So like... So I could go here. That goes into the water. Except this fucker attacks first, god damn it. Great one, Gabriel. Great one. No, we can. It's still probably the best thing he could have done that turn. So either way, it isn't. It isn't. But I could always reset the turn if I think it needs to happen. So I guess you're just gonna go here. Oh. Yeah, I can. Just give me a second. I'll give her some. Yeah. Do I want to reset this turn and block that instead? I mean, I can still get this guy dead. I think this is fine. And for what it's worth, I do a damage here. Oh yeah, that guy's easy mode down there. Okay, we just gotta kill... We have to kill slimes every turn from here on out, that's for sure. That's why I hate this boss. It's not necessarily the... I don't know, it's just... So, technically that slime would consume the other slime, so that's something that we can do. I could just toss that guy in the water. Shoot that guy to death with artillery. Or I could just kill this guy. And then maybe one of them drops down there anyway. Might as well go here and block as well. So let's do these first so that my move doesn't get screwed up. Ooh, you know what I could do? Yeah, check this out. Chasm. They're both just gonna go right in. Well, I mean, if I can kill this guy, though, shouldn't I? Wait. Am I on a chasm right now? I'm flying, so it doesn't matter. Okay, that's fine. Alright, 5 goos are destroyed, but we might as well finish off the experience here. And you can go ahead and get a double kill since you're behind on experience. And you don't even have to do anything. I don't know, guys. You tell me which squad is better, this one or Heat Sinks. You tell me. That was a thing. That was a work of art, really. This squad is freaking legit, man. Don't need that. It's the worst pilot, pretty much. If a Vec deals no damage to buildings or units when attacking, it takes 1 damage. Wow. That is interesting. It takes 2 power, though, to power up. I don't think I would do that for 2 power. I don't think I would take 8 grid defense. I mean, we're basically just taking a star here, a star that probably goes to waste. What I could do, I could take a pilot just to have a backup pilot, but it seems like my pilot's already got good upgrades anyway. Well, he's pretty close to getting a level up. I mean, the Void Shocker could be worth holding on to, because I'm probably just spending these on reactors, unless there's really good items here. Acid Tank is not bad. I did say Shield Tank is the worst tank. I'd actually probably extend that to this one, because it's... If you add the push, it's not so bad, but I already have to add 2 reactor to get it into play. I have to spend 2 stars to buy it. So it'd be like, I can't even get there yet. Maybe later game as a nice to have, I would take it. Titanite Blade, if I was a little more worried about the usefulness of my Prime, could be good. But my Prime is just freaking amazing. I don't see any turn where I don't just do Hydraulic Lifter. Hydraulic Lifter is so busted. I don't have a weak mech. The one I would probably consider adding something to is the Artillery. But even he's not really having too many issues. I would just add something that could maybe... There are turns where maybe he could do something different. But I'm not seeing it. There's also no point to like putting this back because we have to spend all the reputation anyway, so I'll probably just hold this and take my 3 here. Yep. And I could honestly just probably benefit the most from getting damage here. Damage here is not as useful. This guy is super useful as it is. He already does 2 damage, which is fine. And he flips the frickin' unit, which is ridiculously powerful. Especially on a unit that can fly and stuff. Adding 2 damage here is not out of the question, but I think this would be where I'd add the damage. They both already have movement. This guy has movement. I honestly think I'm just going to put 3 reactors here and give him the damage, because now he'll be able to really output quite a lot of damage. So yeah. And that'll probably do it for this one, for this episode. I'll go for maybe a 2-island finish. I feel pretty powerful here, and I want to keep kind of going through the squads. But we'll definitely finish out this episode on the next island. I have every confidence that we'll win. Maybe I'll eat crow, but... I mean, we literally perfected that thing, and there weren't too many horrible moments. Yeah. Fuck the Heat squad, man. But this squad, the Apocalypse or whatever, is amazing. And they look cool, too. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.